Taurus, how's it going? Let's do a reading for you guys. I'm MJ. Welcome to my little corner of the internet at All to Love TV. I've been working with tarot for over 10 years and offering professional readings for almost 6 years now. So feel free to book a reading. I am also incorporating astrological transit chart readings alongside your booking. So Taurus, let's get into your cards here. I'm gonna just post these en flow intuitively. Those of you who are part of the crew, part of the patrons, you guys know that I'm super intuitively guided and always learning and offering these shares mostly, again, en flow. So I'm gonna offer them as timeless readings, but they're coming up into May 2025 in case you're curious if you stumble upon this message. So Taurus, this is the end of a cycle with the Ten of Swords here. This looks like you have a decision as well, a decision to make around definitely some sort of offer or work opportunity coming in. It feels a little bit tight around like your ability to make the decision. There could be multiple offers, especially if you're there looking for work or looking to kind of come out of some sort of stagnancy or emotional, mental disturbance or pain. Ten of Swords is often, you know, it is a challenging energy, but it's a 10, which means it's a completion, it's a finale. It's like you don't have to go back into that energy, and it's more than likely been causing you grief. It's been maybe financial distress. So there's multiple offers, and these offers coming in are looking good. They're looking shiny. The Six of Coins is giving me a sense of these opportunities coming in for you are likely to be more balanced. You know, we've now completed the Aries and Libra nodal axis, and that is really highlighting, especially with Chiron that's been moving through Aries these last few years. It's really highlighting our ability to remain in our integrity in relationship of all kinds, right? Our work relationship, our romantic relationships, our friendships, all relationships have been coming up for like review. But with the Chiron and Aries, it's specifically our own psychological healing, our own psychological breakthroughs around the way we relate. Do we people please, right? Do we hide? Do we isolate? These things that we do that either inhibit or shine light or help us extend ourselves in a more integral way. So these are, it's like kind of feeling serious here, Taurus. Yeah, there's definitely a sense of coming out of a hermit phase. Maybe feeling a little bit like not sure about your social circles, not exactly sure about where you're gonna land or where you want to land. I've got a lovely dog here. I'm dog sitting for a friend of mine. Hi Mabel, what's going on? So side note, how cute is this? So I'm dog sitting and I'm cat sitting. And the last 2 days when I've taken the dog for a walk, the cat has joined us. Like, how cute. Back to your reading, Taurus. The end of a cycle, Hermit reversed with Queen of Swords. This is, I'm feeling like partly your energy feeling withdrawn or feeling stagnant, feeling like maybe there's a lack of direction or a lack of like, yeah, I don't even know which way to go. I don't know how to like kind of come into dominion or come into mastery of my own mind. And I do feel like these opportunities, more than likely work opportunities, are gonna offer you an opportunity to get clear. And again, this looks like at least two, because there's a Two of Swords. So you've got two offers coming in, and the offers are kind of presenting themselves, and then you're gonna have to be like, okay, let's get quiet, let's get still, let's really figure out which direction I want to go here. This is going to relieve you of maybe some hermit energy where you've maybe felt isolated or a bit even stagnant, possibly like a wallowing in our victimhood a little bit. And that, because there's so much, or has been so much energy in Pisces with the nodes moving into the Pisces Virgo axis, the victimhood is really coming up for us to address, also with the Chiron in Aries. And then in April we had a full moon in Libra, and that again is triggering these wounds where we might notice ourselves being passive aggressive, or we might notice other people being passive aggressive with us. Some of you might be dealing with an air sign who has been passive aggressive, saying things indirectly that you're just like, oh my God, could you just say what you mean, right? Or it's you having to really kind of stand your ground, speak your truth, claim the key here with the Hierophant. I would say you've been in some pretty, I'm hearing like toxic cycles with other humans where it's not been fair, it's not been balanced, you've not really been honoring your true North Node or like your true sense of self. So the Hierophant in this deck really makes me think of claiming the key, knowing your mystery, knowing your truth, right? Because we can't expect other people to know us like we know ourselves. So this is a real turning point for you to know yourself and know your worth, and ultimately take the opportunity that resonates most with you. There's definitely like 2 opportunities coming in, likely that you've manifest, but also know that it's like the opportunities that help you feel powerful. Okay, so when you're tuning in, it's that classic technique for like into when we have decisions, and like tuning into your heart space, getting really quiet, tuning into your heart space and listening and feeling into what feels lightest, what feels best for you, and trusting that, you know, one of these opportunities, like one's a 4, one's a 6, so one might be more money, one might look shinier, one could be closer to home, right? So there's like different layers to these different opportunities that are presenting themselves for you, Taurus. And it's like heeding the call with that Hierophant energy. Claim the key. Go with the regardless of the money, go with the opportunity that lights you up and sparks you up, because you're definitely relieving yourself from stagnancy or victimhood, or like a 10 of Swords, like a phase of things not working out, things being really painful, and maybe mental manipulation, or coming out of like mental manipulation. Moving forward here, opportunities and feeling a little bit on the horizon here, feeling a little bit relieved emotionally, like I'm getting a real sense of calm from that Son of Cups energy. So moving forward, feeling a little bit more liberated emotionally speaking here. The 10 of Swords for some of you could be also connected to breaking free from cycles of addiction. There's the Devil. Couple messages here, tuning into the darkness to relieve ourselves of. I knew that 9 of Swords wanted to come out, right? Because the 10 of Swords is giving me a sense of like again being mentally disturbed or not feeling mentally clear, being manipulated by other people, which also can often go hand in hand with our addictions, right? Where we're easily tempted or led astray, as it were. And there's something about the moon, double-edged, so there's this energy of being easily manipulated or deceived, and yet there's something here about knowing our darkness and making a choice to know our own darkness so that we can know the devil, kind of thing, like knowing when we can honor more of our own shadow, that really does help us to integrate more of our wholeness, which helps us see it in other, like really honoring the light and the dark within you to know the difference when it's coming at you. So this is overcoming self-deception, but then that also connects to overcoming the likelihood of being deceived by other. I'm getting a sense that this is connected to work stuff. This is connected to maybe money and people that deceived us around money or manipulated us around money as well. Okay. There is emotional renewal here alongside like these work opportunities or these situations that are going to offer you a greater sense of balance. Okay. Both are good opportunities that I get a sense that both are pretty good opportunities, but you do have the choice now. Two of Swords. There is a renewal. There's emotional renewal. There's likely to be better people coming into your life as well. There again, I'm thinking of like specifically Taurus rising, where you would have Pisces 11th house. So there's been probably some pretty major clear outs with regards to your social circle, people that you're affiliated with, people that you're connected with, as in the people that are not meant for you, the people that have been deceiving you, or the people that weren't really offering what you feel was your worth. Or people that like made you feel unclear about who you are. This energy is renewing itself because you have this 9 and then 9 reverse, overcoming this mental disturbance and putting an end to something, claiming your personal autonomy, your personal knowing, claiming the stuff that really electrifies you and lights you up, right? To then move forward out of the Hermit reverse, out of like victimhood and wallowing and going, you know what? I'm going to take this opportunity. This looks shiny. This looks bright. This looks, even if it's like as simple as this is going to be better money for me. This is going to offer me better stability. This is better money. And so it reflects more of my worth and where I am now. And okay, I might have to leave, or I might have to go, to a different state or a different town or whatever, but I would say there's probably some people that you'll be happy to leave behind. There's probably some people that weren't working for you, okay? And then there's this King of Cups coming in. This is what I mean. Upright character, Son of Cups, better feeling energy, a greater sense of integrity and emotionality and heart-centeredness. Yeah, you're shifting here, Taurus, and allow yourself that moment to like sort of change your mind. Especially I'm getting a message here of like one opportunity comes in and you're like, oh, sweet. And then another one comes in and you're like, oh, wait a minute. So give yourself, and this is, the fixed earth sign, right? Just give yourself spaciousness. Give yourself some time to sit with. Why? Well, because, okay, there's more abundance coming in. Woohoo! But there again, in this cycle that I'm certainly reading these in, there's been a lot of Chiron activity. Back in April as well, there was Chiron conjunct the sun. So there would have been triggers more than likely that like stir up the pot of people deceiving us or being ripped off or being scammed or, any number of things that trigger us where we feel Shazam inside, right? And we feel it just looks weird because of the angle. But there is abundance as you kind of claim dominion and mastery of your own mind and release the past with totality. But again, hold space for yourself because there could be little triggers where you're like, oh no, why did I say that? Or why did I do that? Or why did I let that person do that to me? But again, all of these are reflections of a cycle that's completing for you. And Aries, Taurus would be in that 12th house sector. So yeah, you've probably been getting hit, spiritually speaking, hidden enemies, things you can't quite see, but then they're there. And then you're seeing as these cycles continue to hit that Chiron energy, it's all impacting us to see more clearly our own psychological deception, our psychological sabotage. And there's a great renewal. 10 of Swords, Ace of Cups. with some upright cup energy, Son of Cups upright, King of Cups upright, some better energy coming in to support you. If even a boss or a good friend that comes back that maybe you change your mind on a situation with regards to a person, they do seem kind of serious, but again, they're in the upright. This is a chance for you to really weave your own web and claim some mastery here, Taurus. The abundance energy. This is one of my favorite cards in the Osho Tarot deck. It's such a beautiful energy. It's so colorful. It's so vibrant, but it's also like the Zorba. It's also like a mega chill. Like, I always think this person is like riding a magic carpet. And they do look like a man, but they have a bit of an elf quality, and to me a little bit of an androgynous vibratory, and they're holding a lotus flower. Like, they're so connected to the divine. They're so sort of luxurious in the way that they're connecting to their own energy. Ooh, this is a great card, the Gnosis card, so Gnostic card. So this is like you learning from your own life experience, and this learning that you've been going through is really moving you forward to greater balance and opportunities, probably making a little bit more money that feels in greater harmony with your new sense of self. Give yourself freedom to change your mind here, Taurus. You're weaving your own web. And this is overcoming self-deception and also victimhood and lack, like thinking you haven't got the power, thinking like, oh, I'll never be able to do it, or I've been deceived one too many times, or I'll never be able to trust people again, yada, 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 right? You're going through these sort of loops, but they're really moving you to some new beginnings, and all of us are going to feel a lot of that renewal and new beginning as planets keep moving over into new signs, and we have Jupiter soon to be moving into Cancer. So the summer, expect some wonderful big changes in the summer as well, right? And maybe some of you, there's not a super strong indication of movement, but I'm intuitively getting that the new work opportunities could mean making a move for some of you. Obviously, you guys, you know this, right? Take what resonates, leave the rest. I'm going to leave the reading there. Taurus, thank you so much for joining me. Let me know if you appreciate the sign by sign, sort of monthly but intuitively guided. Some months I might get more out than just the one, but we're kind of playing around with new things. And again, my Patreon community, they get ad-free first access to all the content I create. I've taken a break from Instagram and Facebook, and I am broadcasting on TikTok. There's a little bit of different style content on the TikTok with the occasional live share tarot reading. But YouTube is my longest standing platform for sharing my own intuitively guided healing journey, the ongoing healing journey, and lots of my own different spiritual and philosophical noodlings, really coming from an earnest desire to, be of service and, yeah, and share this wild ride with you guys. So Taurus, thank you so much for being here. Feel free to join the Patreon community. Feel free to check out the Alta Love apparel store, where I've designed and created some love sweatshirts and jumpers and hoodies, and my top tier patrons get access to the Be the Change online courses. But of course, you're welcome to check out the courses, buy my book, and of course, book a private reading if it resonates with you and you're wanting a little bit more fine-tuned specific detail for your situation. Have a great day. Have a wonderful week. Have a great month ahead. I'll look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care. Peace out.